the gentle giant, Paul Bunyan, turned 75 this year. And while a fictitious character, today the Beltrami Historic Society debuted its exhibit of Paul Bunyan and his many tall tales. For this week's In Focus, Jamil Doneth shows us how the Bemidji community is celebrating this famous lumberjack's birthday in a larger-than-life way.
Paul has inspired many roadside attractions.
Paul Bunyan and his faithful blue ox, Babe, turned 75 years old in 2012. And in Bemidji, this fictitious mountain man's birthday is a monumental occasion.
We have hundreds and hundreds of items here related to Paul and Babe.
The Beltrami County Historic Society debuted an entire exhibit on Paul and Babe Friday as part of the local legends' birthday celebrations.
There are over 100 traditional Paul Bunyan tales that were written before 1900.
From paintings to pictures, props, clothing, books, and more, this Paul Bunyan paraphernalia is largely community donations, and the bulk of these items are from just two people's personal collections.
I've been collecting since 2001 and have over probably about 200 items.
These ones right here are all from my collection.
Carol Olson contributed around 150 items to the Paul and Babe exhibit, which she has gathered on her own and for more than 26 years working at the Chamber of Commerce.
Met a lot of different people from across the country that know about Paul and Babe and have stopped in and brought me things.
Most of the items on display are donations, but some of the bigger Bunyan memorabilia is in museums. Take, for example, this larger-than-life mug, this lighter, and of course, what's a Paul Bunyan exhibit without his pipe?
A lot of the information we have here actually ties to the statues.
And while there are many statues of Paul and Babe throughout Minnesota and the United States, the 1937 Bemidji statue of a boxy, broad-shouldered Paul and Babe is the most famous of them all.
According to some different sources, it's the second most photographed monument after Mount Rushmore in the United States.
And that's the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
To usher in a year of Paul and Babe birthday celebrations, using an oversized pencil, the Bemidji mayor signed a proclamation and had the Dickinsons, the family of the man who built the Bemidji statue, assist him with the ribbon cutting. So there are many tall tales of Paul Bunyan and Babe the Blue Ox. But in Bemidji, Paul and Babe aren't just in the storybooks, they're part of history. And saying happy birthday, well, that's its own holiday. For this week's In Focus, Jamil Doneth, Lakeland News.
And the Historic Society is making a collage of people's photos with the Paul Bunyan statue. So if you have any, you can send them their way. And if you have any ideas for an In Focus, you can tweet, email, or post them to our Facebook page.
If you've enjoyed this segment of Lakeland News, please consider making a tax-deductible contribution to Lakeland Public Television.